Hi everyone, my name is Alexandru and today we're gonna talk about how I shot a commercial for Netflix Money Heist.
Empieza el matriarcado.
So I hope you enjoyed the video and you liked how it turned out, and I'm gonna tell you what exactly happened. So basically Netflix has a new strategy of marketing when it comes to promoting new season or new TV series. So what they actually do, they hire social media influencers to promote their TV series. So since my girlfriend is a social media influencer and she pretty much looks very similar with the main actor from Money Heist, she got an email for Netflix asking if she wants to be part of this campaign. So basically, she needed to promote the new season. So in the email, Netflix was asking us if we can do a video where Madalena is dressed as Tokyo and she plays a little bit of her role. And we were really excited about this because we are huge fans of Netflix and especially huge fans of Money Heist because we watched the show a lot and we were big fans. So being able to do this for a show that we are so passionate about and we love the show so much was such a truly blessing. Like, this is crazy. We were so pumped to show our skills to Netflix and say, hey Netflix, this is what we can do. This is our skills. This is what we are good at. And this is what we can create for you maybe in the future. So we saw this as an opportunity to work more with Netflix rather than a one-time job. And we shortly started thinking about an idea because the time was very limited. So we didn't know exactly what to do because having such a limited time is weird because you have to think about an idea that can work in a very short period of time. For example, you have to think about producing something that it's possible to be produced in one day, that is possible to be edited in one day, and that it's also very cool, which is really hard because you usually have like 1 week or like 2 weeks or even 1 month to do a cool project. In the first day, we exchanged a little bit of emails between us and Netflix and pitching our ideas and all that. And we took the last season of the series and analyzed it and found the scene that can work to our idea. And then Netflix gave us access to 4 episodes of the new season, which is even more amazing because we got to see 4 episodes from the new season faster than anyone else, than any of our friends and all that. But we had a confidential agreement that we had to respect, so we couldn't show our friends that we were watching the series faster than anyone else. But in those 4 episodes, we saw a scene where a big balloon comes and drops a bunch load of cash and everyone is crazy and a lot of cash is in the air, and we thought that would be a really iconic scene for our short film or commercial. So I immediately said to Mother, we need to throw a lot of money in the air, there needs to be a lot of explosions, we need to do something that people, when they see, they will think about or they will question if you actually did that. The cool part was that I was fortunate enough to receive the gift from Prop Movie Money, which is a company that produces fake money for Hollywood. So whenever you see a lot of scenes with fake money in movies and all that, it's produced by this company. So since we got the money covered and all that, it was time for me to get the production ready to go. So what I did was I phone called everyone I know, everyone that has worked with me before and all that, and tried to find a few guys that looked like soldiers or police guys or anything like that. So I found some guys that play a lot of airsoft and had a lot of fake guns and all that. So I called them and I said, hey, can you be tomorrow at that hour to shoot something with us? And when I immediately said that it's a production for Netflix, everyone was excited and everyone was willing to come and do this. Everything was pretty much ready to go for the production. So I was like really fast. I was like a top-notch producer at that point. So we got to the location. I knew the location because I have shot there before and I knew exactly how it looked. It was basically an old factory deposit with a lot of things, and we build the script around that location. And when I got to the location, I was shocked. Everything was gone. The deposit was empty. Like the company that held, I don't know, a lot of things there has moved and got everything out of there. And I was like shocked. What the fuck we are doing now? Like everything is gone. The whole script was based on that location and everyone was arriving at the set, at the location, and I didn't have the location. So what I did, I immediately ran and go into panic mode and started scouting the place around that factory. So I found an old deposit which was locked, but the location looked like 10 times better than what I shot before in. So I searched for some numbers or ask people around if they know who this place belongs to. So because I wanted to call and not break into, but I couldn't find anyone. So I was desperate and I went inside and I broke the lock and I went and called everyone to go there. And the thing with that place is that it was so dusty. I bet no one was there for like years. The place was like full of dust, and so much dust, like everything around us was like dirty. Like our hands were dirty, the camera was dirty, everything that you have put your hands onto was getting dirty. I started unpacking the gear and all that, and while I was like setting up the lights and the mood and the atmosphere, Madalena was getting trained by the guys that we called to play as the shooting guys. So the guys were like really good at aiming the gun and holding the gun in their hands and all that. So we asked them if they could teach Madalena to properly hold the gun, so she knows exactly how to hold the gun in order to look as legit as possible. So they trained her for half an hour and she was ready to go. She's the kind of girl that you teach her something and she gets it immediately. This is very good. This is crazy. So we started shooting. Everything went really good, really fine. Everything and everyone was doing a great job. And we also had real explosions, which boosted up our production value a lot. And what I wanted to do is like, I wanted to avoid having to be stuck in the post-production section and having to work a lot on making everything look as legit as possible, as real as possible. So I tried to do everything in camera. I used a non-light Pavolite that was set on a stroboscope that was mimicking the light that comes from the muzzle flash. So that helped a lot whenever I put muzzle flashes in post-production because they were looking real. Well, almost real, but you get the point. So my camera of choice for this commercial was the Sony FS7 Mark II, and I choose this camera because firstly, it's a Netflix approved camera, and secondly, because I can work extremely fast with it. It has extremely good low light, it has a lot of dynamic range and a really beautiful image. So I knew I didn't have time for gimbals or shit like that, so I needed a camera that had a really good rolling shutter in order for me to get those smooth handheld shots. We threw a lot of money in the air, and it was a pain to clean up the money afterwards, because there were some scenes where we literally went out of money, so we had to clean all the money from the ground, give it to our good friend that helped us out. And she was there like throwing the money all the time. And yeah, it was crazy. We had such a great experience, and we even finished the whole thing faster than I expected, like even 2 hours faster, which is crazy. I'm such a hell of a good producer after all. We only got 1 day left to edit the whole thing, and I woke up at 6 the next morning and started editing, doing the sound design, doing the color grading, the muzzle flashes, and all those small special effects that's in the video. And by 6 o'clock at night, I got the project finished. We have sent it to Netflix, and Netflix was super impressed. Like, Netflix sent us an email saying that, oh my god guys, I can't believe you did this thing, and it looks so good. It looks like it's almost pulled out from the show itself. And they approved the project, and next thing we know, we posted on Madalina's channel, and the thing went viral. Like, it was crazy. A lot of people shared the project. A lot of people gave us comments regarding that it's so good, it's so cool, and they can't believe it's done by us. So this is one of the things that I really love whenever you work under pressure or whenever you have limitations. I feel that whenever I have those limitations, I tend to be more creative and do more impressive stuff. So for me, having this project done, it's something that makes me very happy, and making something that's making you happy and making you proud of your work is very important, because most of my work, I don't really like it. Not because I don't put my time or skills into it, but just because I don't like it. I don't know. I like it for a few hours after I finish it, but after like 1 or 2 days, I hate the project. And that happens for a lot of filmmakers and a lot of creative people. We tend to hate what we make. So this project was one of the projects that I don't really hate, because it's one of the projects that I know how much I worked on it, and I know that if I showed this to somebody, you will say that this is made by a high-end production team. I really hope I can make more things like this in the near future. Who knows? Maybe I can make a TV series for Netflix. Who knows? Maybe I have an amazing idea and I pitch it to Netflix, and now they know me and they will say, yeah, we know that you can do this shit. So yeah guys, this was my video on how I shot a Netflix commercial. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, please give me a subscribe and a comment about what you think about this video. And until next time, don't forget to subscribe, give me a comment and a like or dislike as you want. I'll be happy with both. And let's hang out on Instagram and chat and connect and be friends. Peace out.